I know. We're over here cracking up right now,
I know.
guys. We have a very special guest here with us. Kendall, best friend is in
What's
the
up,
building.
everybody?
If you guys don't know, you should know because he has over 800,000 followers on Instagram and
That's
climbing.
right. Soon
He
to be
is,
a million.
Oh,
Hey.
yes, sir. Speaking into existence.
I want y'all to take a look. I'm not a lefty. I'm borrowing somebody's cup. So today I'm flawless.
I wonder whose cup that is. Sips the tea. As we are here to talk about, everything in reality TV, Kendall is always talking about all of our favorite shows. He is a love and hip hop connoisseur,
Right.
basketball wives connoisseur. That brings me to my point. Why are those the shows that you've decided to recap, and how do you choose, which ones you're going to do?
Well, love and hip hop. I mean, that one is just, it's hilarious.
It's just so good.
What happened was how I got started on love and hip hop. I was doing homework one day, sitting at the table, TV over there, and I'm like all into the homework, but I don't know, it was Atlanta was on, and they said something stupid. I'm like, what? So I bust out laughing, and that was the first time I ever laughed at home by myself because I thought that was weird. To laugh. So I'm like, ha ha! I'm like, real. I'm like, oh. I'm like, wait a minute. And then I'm like, it kept going. So I'm like, wait a minute, somebody else feeling the same way I feel. So I went over and made a video with my 700 followers.
Wow.
So I did it just for my little people that follow me. And I did a hashtag, put my phone down, read a couple more chapters, flipped it over, and it just went from there. It was like, oh my God, I just had so many notifications. And I was like, and then I had all these comments, and then I left it alone. The next week, they're like, come on, can you do it again? Can you do it again? And so it went from there.
Oh, wow. How long ago was that?
A year and a half ago.
Wow.
So in a year and a half, you went from 700 followers to over 800,000.
Yes.
That's amazing.
What was the hashtag? You say you used the hashtag. What was the hashtag?
Love and hip hop.
You just used love and hip hop.
Yep, the first time, and then after that, after
Yeah,
I found out I was onto something, I started using hashtag BET,
Right.
MTV,
Right.
Love and Hip Hop, ATL, and then I was spelling it out. I was just using all kind of hashtags.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I had learned that from my manager. He's like, start using tons of hashtags. I'm like, okay. First I'm like, nah. Then when I started doing that, it just
That search engine is
yeah.
real.
I'm like, oh wow.
Social media tips right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you started out, you said, just doing this. It kind of just came to you. You were in school. You were studying.
Yes.
Yes. So when did you realize that this could be a lucrative business?
The first time I got hit up to do an appearance, they were like, can you come and host? I'm like, yeah,
Right.
kinda, kinda. But my degree is in communication.
Okay.
And yeah, so
Makes
I'm
sense.
like, what am I gonna do? When I'm done, it's coming to an end. I'm almost done. I'm like, I know that I wanted to get into, TV, but I'm like, how?
Right.
And I just prayed about it.
Yeah.
And I let it.
Oh, God.
I prayed about it. I let it go, and look what's happening.
Come on with the word.
Yeah.
Come on,
Tamar, clap. Tamar,
Oh, what she was?
let's go. Let's go.
She was like, Trina
Yes.
was like, Tamar.
Yo, Trina was like,
She was like, Tamar.
Tamar. I be like that in church too, and I do it, and I don't even know I'm doing it.
Well,
I'm
that's-
like,
You get
right.
The church clap.
Right. Talk to him. They be like, Ray.
See, Ray, I will have to be on the other side.
You're right.
I'll see you at dinner.
My church is too small. Yeah.
I will see him at dinner like, nah.
And
no.
you be looking at the one. He be the one in church. You be like,
Right.
You really got the Holy Ghost?
Right. And
Or
my
you-
godmother be like, you for the children. Church.
Just sit down.
Sit down. Oh my God, he sounds just like in real life, like he does on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a super fan, y'all. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
watch all of the shows, especially coming home late, or like the other day I was like at the concert, so I had to watch it with you, and that is similar to how
What's your
everyone else.
favorite? What's your favorite clip?
From all
From
of his.
Kendall, yeah,
Oh my
definitely.
God! First of all, it's your laugh.
Yeah.
That
That
laugh
everyone,
is-
and when you're drunk though, you be like, I'm drunk. I can't. Let me stop. Because
I know when I need to
You
stop.
be
When I'm
knowing-
drinking and I'm feeling, I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
When you went both on Lovely Mimi, I was like, this is how I felt, because I was just like,
She
does
was
no
so
one
loud.
else
like, where did you
get
come
as
from?
annoyed?
Right. Yeah.
She was so loud.
So loud. And she came out the gate loud, and she doesn't know how to do anything right. It's just like, hey, lovely Mimi, you know you're being cheated. Like, ease into it.
It's lovely Mimi here. I'm like, girl.
My favorite clip, though, is when you zoomed in on Carly's feet. When she had on those plastic shoes, when she was coming through the forest.
But why was she coming through the forest in the first place?
Why was she peeping through like that?
And why was her feet creeping too? It was, oh God, it was disgusting. The fact that you even noticed that. I had to go back and be like, wait a minute.
Yes. And boils and
they were
corns.
I don't even think I noticed it until you said it. And then I had to go back and watch it.
Well, see, my TV big as life.
Clearly. And
so
she
when
was
it was on there, I'm like,
I think I missed that whole scene.
I'm like, wait a minute. Pause.
And you are also quick to point out the bad weaves. So we see this, and I get scared. I was like, he about to see. I'm in between weaves right now, which means I'm waiting for my weave to come in the mail.
She waiting on her virgin hair.
I'm waiting on my hair to come. So I was like,
you used your EAP heat today.
Oh, listen, but guys, you guys don't know. You rep EAP heat and Virgin Hair Depot, and you like implement it so effortlessly into all of your broadcasts because you don't see it coming. It's like a stop and a zoom, and you be like, you need no Virgin Hair Depot.
It goes so well with the show.
Yeah,
it really, really does.
They forget that they're gonna be on TV. Obviously, I would be scared. I would be coming with it like, wait a minute, because I'm telling you, yesterday I'm telling my manager, I'm like, Greg. What? Like, give me my breath. I'm like, what I look like? I'm like,
you did say what I look like when you sat down.
I'm like, what I look like? I always,
You have to be on.
They probably waiting on me.
Yeah.
They
waiting
and that
on
day
you.
gonna come, but I'm ready for them.
Yeah.
You're ready.
I'm ready.
There are 3 amazing parts of the Love and Hip Hop franchise. There's Love and Hip Hop New York, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Yes.
Which is your favorite one?
Atlanta, because they ghetto.
Yeah.
It's just ghetto and fun.
It is
funny and I mean, I live in Detroit. I'm from Flint, Michigan.
I
was gone before the water.
Okay.
People were like, "Dang, y'all water bad."
Yeah.
Are you still there?
It was just the
No, I live in Detroit now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Detroit is ghetto. It can get real good.
So your ghetto resonates with their ghetto.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
You gotta always don't forget.
Yeah. No, I'm interested that you still stayed in Detroit because now that you're blowing up so much.
Well, I work.
Okay.
I have a 9 to 5. cut my check. I work in HR. So I have to go to work tomorrow. Dang.
Okay. Shout out to all the HR specialists all over the world.
Listen, we at work right now.
Listen.
Because after this,
people
think it's this all day. We go back to our desk.
Right back
we gotta write and we
go
gotta
right back to our desk and write some stories.
Yeah. So speaking of, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is your favorite. I like Hollywood though. How do you feel about Hollywood? And that's coming back next.
I like Hollywood. I like some of the people on Hollywood, here and there. But I feel like sometimes Hollywood is so made up.
So Hollywood.
So, Hollywood. So when I'm watching it, sometimes I feel like I have to reach.
Yeah.
And if I have to reach, I don't feel like I'm being authentic.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite from Hollywood?
Tierra Marie.
We love TT.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Okay.
She's entertaining.
Okay. Yeah,
she's pretty good. She's pretty good. I mean, Ray J is also really entertaining.
Ray J is a
Ray J is.
Them two will probably be my favorite.
You also do Basketball Wives now.
Yeah, here and there.
Here and there. It's not.
Yeah,
it's not like this is your go-to for this, but. Yeah. Why and how do you choose what you do and do not do? Because, you don't do Real Housewives. And I think I remember one time someone asking you about it. And you're just like, that's just not what I'm trying to do.
I don't want to say that. I'll get out here in these streets. I like to shop. I like to go eat. I like to go have a couple cocktails. Right. So I'm not sitting. I tell them all the time, I'm not sitting at home and watching TV all day.
Right.
Like, I'm not getting paid for it. I mean... some of it.
Yeah. Right.
But not all the shows.
Yeah. Right.
So I pick and choose. And then you got to make sure you have time for self.
Yeah.
Because, I'm giving all this energy out here to social media. And then when it's done and over with, I'm tired. I go to sleep, wake up, go to work, come home. They want me to watch TV again.
Right.
You got to make sure you have,
you
keeping
time.
that time.
That makes sense. That makes
and sometimes I come home and don't even turn on the TV. I might Instagram or I might lay around.
Yeah.
I might play on the computer. I mean, you just got to make sure you have time for self.
Yeah. I love that. That is very important.
Very valuable.
Yes, very valuable. And you are inspirational too. Like you always have your best friend, your morning motivation. You be riding in the car, singing loud, but dropping a word. So how do you keep yourself so motivated and keep it so inspirational? Because people can be mean on the internet.
That's why.
Right.
I think self-motivation is the best motivation, because if you don't do it, I mean, who else will? It's not like I stay alone. It's not like I have people in the car with me, but my best friends. So, and then sometimes I don't want to go to work. So you got to get that boost of energy. So when the music come on, I just party in the car. And once I boost that energy out, I get it out, I'm ready. I'm like, okay, what's next? So
that's what's up. How's the response been from the fans? Because I know it's a whole new ball game when you walk outside in these streets now with so many people following you and so many people really believing that they're your best friend in real life.
And they are.
How's that?
They are, because that's part of motivation too. I get a lot of people saying like, you inspire me, you do this, and reading that makes me feel good, makes me want to keep going, and then I'm like, I can't stop if I wanted to. But going to the mall is crazy, and it's like, I've been going to this mall for like forever. Yeah. And like now when I go in there, it's like, oh my God. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh my God, I've been coming. Like, I'm the same guy that's been walking past this Starbucks.
Right.
Like all the workers like, oh my God, that's Kendall. Kendall, come here. I'm like, So I can't go by myself, really.
Really?
Yeah.
Like you need a security guard?
Yeah, but most of the time it's my phone.
Right.
Because I'm like, or I'm like, I call like my manager. Just stay on the phone with me.
Right.
Don't talk to me, I'm on the phone.
Yeah, and they still stop me.
I'm sure.
Yesterday, I went to Walgreens in Times Square. My manager left me with his punk.
You left him?
He left me, and I walked back to the room. And I'm like, dang, it took me 30 minutes to get back to the room. Oh my God. And it was right there, the room. I could see it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm like, if I could just get to that door over there. I got stopped by so many people. Yeah. And I'm like, oh my God. So, yeah, it feels good, but then it's also scary.
Yeah.
I was about to say, you left him for dead. You left my son
scary.
for dead. And it took him 30 minutes to get back to the room.
Because you don't want to be mean.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So you feel like you want to stop and talk to every single person.
Yeah, so I try to talk to them, but it's the ones that want to have a 15, 20-minute conversation, and then the other ones waiting, and they get mad, and it's like, it's only one me, I'm sorry.
Right. Only but so much you could do.
Yeah.
I can understand it. So what is next? Like, you said you don't get paid to watch TV, or you sometimes get paid, or there are certain opportunities that you get paid, but like, so what's next?
What's next? I don't know if I could talk about it, but
there are some
I will definitely say I just did a project yesterday with BET.
Yay.
Should be coming out. It will be coming out Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, that's dope.
It is.
And then you may see me on the BET Experience.
Okay. We'll be there.
We'll be there.
Okay.
Yes,
well, we'll party.
We will definitely be there. Keep talking it up so you can come back and chill with us. Also, so I wonder with VH1 and everything, because you really do a justice for them too.
Right.
Yeah.
What's going on with that? I'm like, is there going to be a show?
I'm going to have to break up with them because they're getting free promo.
They really are.
But it's hard to break up with them because I started with the videos, and every Monday, everybody they're ready for Best Friend and Chill.
They're ready.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're like, well, I'm ready. I get emails, everything. Best Friend and Chill tonight, right?
Yep.
I'm like, of course it's Monday.
Right.
But I'm going to break up with them.
Y'all hear that?
I bet you they'll reach out then.
This is true. This is very, very true.
Okay, before we let you go, we have to talk about three moments from reality TV that we love the most.
Right. Okay. Right.
They've been sitting here the whole time, and I'm glad you didn't look.
Oh, I seen one of them.
You saw one of them? Okay, I'm going to pass it to Ray on the low after I read this first one. Okay, so what are your thoughts on Kirk and Rashida's marriage drama and the alleged baby mama?
Well, as I said before, they a playful couple. They're definitely a playful couple. They play too much. I don't understand why each season Kirk doing something he don't have no business doing. Like, can you be faithful one time? Can we get some love and hip hop from y'all? Like, y'all the married couple. Right. Everybody else,
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Agreed.
I mean, if it works for them, hey.
Mm-hmm. Do you believe the storyline? Because a lot of people think it's fake.
No, I don't believe it. Actually, I don't, and this is why. Kirk and Rashida, they're still together.
Right.
I mean, you see them together, they're posting, and he cheated how many times? 3 times? Now, a baby, like Rashida was going to divorce him before, she didn't. like, what's holding her there? But then again, it's none of my business. I
Right.
don't know their marriage. I don't know their bond.
Right.
Yeah.
But I just feel like this is fake because she need to go hard. If somebody got a baby on you, like, she need to go
That's
hard.
what I
If
was
this
like,
is real.
She
It's
didn't
too-
hit him yet, which to me is just like,
She
or
picked-
throw something.
She
Yeah.
picked
or-
up, I hit you with
Yes,
this plate.
that
I'm like, girl, put that down.
I think that actually was
all
probably my
the
favorite
glasses
clip from
and
you.
plates, you picked up the
Yes.
placemat.
She
Right.
picked up the
Right.
plate. And that's what you
Right.
said. That was probably my favorite one because I was
Right.
like, yeah, because you need to throw a skillet or something.
something.
Or
Or
a
a person.
hand, a person.
Right.
Like, what's going on? Okay, next topic.
I get it. We have a very love-hate relationship with Carly right here. And we just need to know your thoughts on this whole Carly times Jock times Tommy situation.
Tom Cena now. She
Tom
done
Cena.
inserted herself back
Wait,
in
her
here.
name is Tom Cena?
No, times Cena.
Oh, I thought.
I thought you said Tom Cena. I was about to say, that's
No.
her name?
No, I'm done. I'm like,
I was about to say
in my
that.
head, I'm like, oh, I'm going to use that money.
Right.
Tom Cena.
No.
That's hilarious.
So, Carly Red and Jock, I think they're doing it for a storyline.
Yeah.
It feels real to me.
It doesn't?
It does?
It does.
It could be.
Oh, sham.
I mean, it
It
does feel
could
real.
be.
They're just so entertaining, and can't you see it just being some kooky sexual shit with them?
But you got to love her on the show.
I do.
She messy. She go in and stir a mess everywhere.
Everywhere.
And
Everywhere.
And people go to her.
And I light her up every time.
Yes, you
Yeah,
do.
you do.
Yes, you do.
You do.
Yes.
She'd be like, I picked up your daughter from school today.
Right.
Because I saw her right on Instagram.
But they know what they're
that she
doing
was
going to
waiting.
her. If you want to get
You want the tea.
the tea out
and all
or
that.
whatever,
Yes,
because she
very
going to
true.
go to that next person. She going to come and meet with you, have a drink.
Right.
And she going to be like, you lying. Oh, my God, I'm so sorry. And she was like, Rashida, why I was talking to so-and-so the other day. And you like,
And
she gotta
Rashida
just be
bracing
messy.
herself like,
But she keep a check coming in
She
because
do.
that's how she stay on the show.
She do.
So my last question, and we will wrap it up. So you do talk about a lot of celebrities. You do talk about a lot of reality stars.
Mm-hmm.
How's your relationship with the actual people? Because sometimes they'll write under there, they'll be laughing, and then sometimes they
because
get mad.
it's not malicious. And I'm just having fun at the end of the day.
Yeah.
right. That's
I
good.
don't
That's good.
dig into their life. I'm not a blogger, so I don't dig. I'm not trying to get like the juice and the tea.
Right.
Like what they do off camera is none of my business.
Period. I
'Cause-
like that.
Because what I do off Instagram is nobody else's business. So I mean,
But
and
what
they
they
know
push
and
out
they
to
hit
the
me
world.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now what you put on TV, I'm gonna
All
tear it
hands
up.
off.
That's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
game.
a lot of them reach out to me. They laugh. They talk.
Yeah.
I have built a relationship with many of them. So I mean, they know it's just for
That's
fun.
what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Great.
Because I'm their best friend, you know.
And on that hashtag, best
Best
friend.
friend.
Yeah, so thank you so much for coming and
Thank you
chatting.
for
with
having me.
Appreciate
us.
this. This is dope.
I know, and we're gonna party at the BT Experience.
Yeah,
So where
we'll
can they
fly this
find you?
time.
Let them know where they can, Instagram, social media, all other stuff.
You can find me on Twitter. I don't tweet as much. I just push whatever I put on Instagram. But you can find me on Twitter, Kendall Kyndall, same as my Instagram. Instagram, Kendall Kyndall. And that's KENDALLKYNDALL. And also, you can find me on Facebook, Kendall Kyndall. Same. Everything is the same across the board.
Do you snap?
Oh, I do Snap. When I sometimes I forget about Snap.
I forget.
But I have a Snap, Kendall Kyndall, same.
Perfect. Bye, guys.
See ya.